Muzaffar taken into military custody to try under military law, says Home Minister. Opposition trying to mislead people over July Charter, alleges Muzaffar. Government to start rehabilitation of thow soon after receding flood water. Well, very good evening, viewers. Those were the headlines. I'm Salim Kadir, and you're watching English Bulletin. We now follow with the details. Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed has said that former Major Muzaffar can be tried under the same law under which martyred President Ziaur Rahman's assassination was tried. After arrests, law enforcement agencies have sent him to army custody. The Home Minister said this at a relief distribution program among flood victims in Chakaria of Cox's Bazar on Friday afternoon. He also said that the government is ready to deal with the impact of climate change. Along with planting trees, the government is giving importance to increase fisheries and agricultural production. Salahuddin Ahmed participated in relief distribution programs in Fashia Khali of Chakaria, which was affected by the flood. The Home Minister visited the erosion-affected areas. BGB DG Major General Muhammad Ashrafuzzaman Siddiqui was present. BNP Secretary General and LGRT and Cooperatives Minister Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir said that the opposition parties are misleading people over July Charter. The opposition is saying that if the demand to implement the July Charter is not fulfilled in the parliament, the issue will be settled through street protests. Mirza Fakhrul told a memorial meeting marking the 6th death anniversary of former Dhaka University VC Professor Imazuddin Ahmed at Jatiya Press Club. Professor Imazuddin Ahmed Research Center and Jatiya Shangbadik Shamiti jointly organized the event. The minister said that the party is trying to use July uprising as a tool to go to power. Mirza Fakhrul also said BNP is committed to implement the 31-point movement as well as the July Charter. The Finance Minister, Home Minister and State Minister for Chittagong Hill Tracts Affairs have visited flood-hit areas in Chattogram, Bandarban and Cox's Bazar and distributed relief. They talked with the flood-affected people and assured them all kinds of assistance. Finance and Planning Minister Amir Khosrow Mahmood Chaudhry distributed relief among the flood-affected people in Potenga of Chattogram on Friday morning. He said relief and rehabilitation efforts will begin soon after receding the flood water. The government is ready to tackle the health risks. Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed went to Fashia Khali area under Chakaria Opozilla of Cox's Bazar. Visiting the affected areas in Bandarban, State Minister for Chittagong Hill Tracts Affairs, Barrister Mir Hilal said microcredit installment will remain postponed for 1 month. Light to moderate and heavy to very heavy rain are likely to occur in several districts and places in the next few days. Meteorologist AKM Nazmul Haq said this on Friday. He said rain is likely to occur in the northern parts of the country, especially in Rangpur, Mymensingh and Sylhet divisions. He continued that moderate to heavy rains are likely to occur in the southern parts, especially in Khulna, Barisal and Chattogram regions from Wednesday. Viewers, we now follow with a short break and we will be back soon with Andy Burnham becomes Labour leader, set to be the British Prime Minister. And US expands attack on Iran, power facilities and train station affected. Welcome back, you're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. Follow on, the government is going to launch the Prabashi card next month to reduce the sufferings of the expatriates and provide them with various benefits. Now this card will help accessing emergency service at embassies, reduce sufferings at airports and make it easier and safer to send remittance. State Minister for Expatriate Welfare and Overseas Employment, Nurul Haq Nur, said this and mentioned that the Malaysian labour markets may open after next December. The government is giving special importance to creating skilled manpower and expanding new labour markets in Europe, including the Middle East. The State Minister said that new employment opportunities are being created in countries like Japan, South Korea, Mauritius and Oman. The government aims to send 15 lakh people abroad every year. Dance artists celebrated the beauty of monsoon through a vibrant open-air dance festival, Gonogota 2, at Botkutola of Fine Arts Faculty of Dhaka University. Organized jointly by R3 Ahmed Dance Academy and Fine Arts Faculty, the program brought together more than 300 amateur dancers on Friday. Set against the backdrop of the rainy season, the performances showcased the richness of Bengali culture and traditions, drawing a large audience to the iconic venue. The festival featured a series of choreographed performances inspired by the rhythm, colors and emotions of monsoon, with dancers in colorful traditional attire performing under the open sky. Well, viewers, we'll take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin, and now we begin with news around the world. Andy Burnham has declared himself ready to beat Britain's new right with a fresh, united approach as he becomes the leader of the Labour Party before taking over as British Prime Minister on Monday. The former mayor of Greater Manchester won the overwhelming support of MPs, trade unions and party branches, making him the only choice to take over from Keir Starmer. At a special party conference at TUC headquarters in London on Friday, Burnham was declared leader by Shabana Mahmood, the front-runner to be his chancellor, who is also chair of the party's ruling executive. Addressing a room of senior Labour politicians and supporters, Burnham said that the country was crying out for a new politics, but he also warned that it was Labour's last chance to change, and the party must do so together as a united movement. US has carried out major strikes on Iran for the sixth consecutive night, killing at least 8 people and wounding 20 others. Iran authorities said civilian infrastructure, including power facilities and a train station, were targeted in latest US strikes. Iranian Parliament's National Security Committee head Ibrahim Azizi said the US attacks in southern Iran on residential and civilian zones revealed the hypocrisy of those who preach human rights. He vowed Iran armed forces will not let the blood of the innocent go unavenged. However, Iran media reported latest wave of US strikes have targeted and damages Bandar Khamir bridges, railway infrastructure near Bandar Abbas, Iran Shahar Airport, and other areas including Sirik, Kashim Island, Ahvaz and Bushehr. Iran's retaliatory attacks also reported in US aircraft at a military base in Bahrain and Jordan. US senators have unveiled a bipartisan sanctions bill proposing tariffs of up to 100% on major buyers of Russian oil in a bid to pressure Moscow. The senators have unveiled a revised sanctions bill backed by President Donald Trump that would impose a 100% tariff on the top 5 major buyers of Moscow's oil and gas. The 5 major purchasers of Russian oil are China, India, Slovakia, Hungary and Azerbaijan. The bill, spearheaded by the late Senator Lindsey Graham, has been revised to lower the maximum tariff from the blanket 500% to 100%, a significant reduction from the previous limit envisaged in the original bill. Well, viewers, before ending the bulletin, we have top stories once again. Muzaffar taken into military custody to try under military law, says Home Minister. Opposition trying to mislead people over July Charter, alleges Muzaffar cruel. Government to start rehabilitation efforts soon after receding flood water. Andy Bonham becomes Labour leader, said to be British Prime Minister. And US expands attacks on Iran, power facilities and train station affected. Well, that's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us. Until then, see you soon.